Top number friend thing. Here we go. This is let me chime in and say what
Are
a
you gonna are
quality.
you are you gonna roll in like a really cool graphic right there?
Yeah, it's already done.
Oh, so it already rolled in.
It's already done.
Can't wait to see it.
Yeah, it's gonna be trash. Limited skills. Limited skills over here. I mean, our production is top notch right now.
We're killing it right now.
We're killing it. So why don't you tell the lovely friends what we got going here, what we're doing.
So this is a little thing we're gonna start doing. Probably at least one of these every other week or so, and it's gonna be we're just gonna go through things like movies, TV shows. Probably get a little more specific at times, a little more zany and wacky at times. We're going to just, well, I mean, I like to at least keep the door open for zany and wacky in case they want to show up to the party.
I always got my door open. I'll try anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, trust me, I've seen.
All right, so what's our first topic here? What are we doing?
So we haven't even fully explained what the show's about.
Okay.
And we're going to each come up with a list of, there's no set number, that's why it's just called top number friend things.
Yeah.
And we're going to come up with like different lists of things relating to friends. And so first to kick it off, we decided we were going to do just movies in general. Just friends from movies that we thought exemplify friendship.
Right, and I was going through this. It's an impossible task.
You know what? I was thinking about it. There's a lot of movies.
There's too many movies.
There's a lot of movies.
So
you should really cut some of them down.
Right, this is a really stupid first topic, but I picked what I picked. I was going crazy. I was trying to really analyze the whole thing, and I just picked what I picked. So already, this is a half-assed production. You know what I mean?
Right. No, the second we signed up to Skype, it was.
Right.
Okay. Do you want to go first, or you want me to go first?
I'm going to go first.
Okay.
And here we go. So my first choice is Harry Dunn and Lloyd Christmas from Dumb and Dumber.
See, you know what?
I was waiting for your negativity to flow.
No, because as much as and supposing anyone ever actually watches this, which they won't,
okay.
But I guarantee that the comment section will fill up with hate the second I say I've never been a fan of that film. I've never liked Dumb and Dumber.
Right. I mean, it makes you a bad person. Which
is fine, because, I mean, if we're going down the road of what makes me a bad person, that's already low on the list.
It's a big list.
But that's not what it's about. It's not about the film. It's about the friendship. And I can absolutely get behind that they were friends to the end,
Listen, obviously these two had limited brain capabilities.
Right.
Okay? So, throughout the film, they do have hiccups challenging their friendship along the way. Love.
Right. Aren't they only like not friends for like 3 minutes of the movie? Like of all the films where there's like a friendship breakup and then they like make up, like it lasts like minutes.
Well, all right. So what really splits them down the middle here on their friendship scale is, the love interest, which drives them apart.
Typical classic story.
But in the end, Lloyd thinks that Harry is shot and murdered. And, the line is, "You killed my best friend, you bastard."
You killed my best friend, you bastard!
And it just,
right.
That's where it was the whole time.
Right, because it doesn't matter that you're fighting. You know in your heart you're still best friends.
Right. I know. That's sad, man. I think there's a lot of situations where life gets in the way, but that doesn't mean that the friendship is ruined. It's just it's there. It's nestled.
No, and we actually did an episode about this, and what did we say? We came to the conclusion that a lot of times the problem is you're both just too stubborn to really say your feelings, and once one person says like, "Yo, man, I want us to be friends," the other person's like,
"That's it.
Thank God, because I've been wanting us to be friends this whole time."
Right.
Lesson learned. Really starting off on a beautiful note. All right.
I'm trying. All right.
Here's my first. You ready for this one?
Right.
I know you're gonna get behind this. Mike and Marcus from Bad Boys.
Oh man, what a
Fight together, die together, right?
Dude, you ride together, you die together. Bad Boys for life. Bad Boys for Life. Again,
I mean, that's practically the theme of the movie, is the friendship.
right. I mean, listen, first of all, I don't understand how Michael Bay could put out these two slammo-jammo films and then
Slammo.
be thrown out Transformers trash left and right.
Can I interject to ask that you make a Slammo Jammo graphic?
Yeah, let's go. Slammo-jammo.
Slammo Jammo. Okay, so go on.
This episode's never going to come out because I'm just going to be struggling to make graphics the entire time. But yeah, man, again, as always, it's a film and there has to be conflict, but they're always back together.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
I really like the scene in Bad Boys 2, I believe, where they are both hassling the boyfriend.
Yeah,
And
oh,
I think
yeah.
it really...
Yeah. I mean, because that's the scene that brings them back together from their little
tiff.
yeah, their little tiff they're having, and then, you know, they just 1-2 schmadoo that kid like old times, and they just, you know, it all brought it all back.
And it was also good that it shows that even though they're older men, they're still, you still got the buddy in there, man, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It doesn't end.
Which is the real point of friendship, because I think friendship often has this the way it's depicted as this very youthful sort of thing, and I think a true friendship is timeless.
Yeah, well, that's the truth. You don't have to think anything, Steve. It's just that's how it is.
I'm feeling closer to you right now, just rattling this off.
Listen, man. There are times where I watch shows, I get a little teary-eyed. You know what I mean?
I can get choked up in a second.
All right, you ready for my next one here?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I have two more that are trash. One I may not say. I'm going to save my best for last.
Okay.
Okay? And I have chosen Shaun and Ed from Shaun of the Dead.
I like it. I like it. And I mean, and obviously, as we know, like the movie ends with them still being friends despite one of them being dead.
Right, and this is a challenging friendship, and it's one of those friendships that, I guess on paper, does not make sense.
Right.
But it doesn't matter, because they're boys. And
Right.
even when, you know, spoilers, Ed is no longer a person and he is a zombie, you know, they're best friends, man. He's going to keep him in the closet, in the shed, and they're going to hang out and play video games still, because
Right.
it's still good.
Yeah, man. I mean, that'll be us one day.
Yeah, I'm be the dead one.
I know.
Definitely. So many scenarios where I'm dead.
All right, ready?
I was born ready.
I believe none of that, but that's fine, because I believe in you.
Something's in my eye.
All right.
Something's in
We
my
can time it out. We can take an eyeball time
Oh
out.
my god. All right, go ahead.
All right. I know this is another one that is going to get absolutely no pushback from you. Seth and Evan from Superbad.
Oh my god. What I mean, that movie is what a representation of especially young male friendship.
Yeah.
Okay?
Romantic friendships.
Right. And having that buddy, and I don't understand how people don't have this, where you have your teammate in life going through high school, which is what a necessity.
Yeah.
I think.
I agree with you completely, and it's so sad when people don't.
Right. And I don't even know how that happens. If it's
No, me neither, because I'm likable. So I wouldn't really wrap my mind around it.
somebody's crying right now.
For real though, like it is like when you meet someone and they're like, oh, I don't have a best friend. Like I'm always like, what? Like I don't care if they're married, they have 12 kids and like 13 brothers and sisters, and I'm like, but like you don't have a best friend? You poor lonely
son
thing.
of a bitch. You know? Poor sad bastard.
Really how I feel.
But yeah, man, I think it really wraps up what you just need at that time in life. Like the movie shows how the little struggles could be such a big deal at that time.
Right.
And that having someone to go through that with is, I don't know, man.
Everything.
It's everything.
It's absolutely everything.
It's everything.
All right. So go ahead. What do you got next?
All right, I have two more. I'm not going to do one, and I'm going to end with my tippy top.
Okay, but can you at least say the one that we don't want to go through?
Sure.
We can edit it out if need be.
All right, I was going to say Buzz Lightyear and Woody from Toy Story.
Interesting.
And I wanted to bring a little cartoon in the mix, get a little weird. But I don't know, man. They're always, I don't know, fuck them.
Go ahead. Go on. What do you got next?
All right, so my top pick is a movie that I think is one of my favorite films of all time. Okay?
Ooh, okay.
Really, whatever. Okay, so it is Andy Dufresne and Red from The Shawshank Redemption.
Ooh.
Because, Red takes him in and helps him survive this experience of prison, which is terrible. But what really clinches the best friendness or the friendship is that Andy really got out and he really waited for Red, and they met up at the end when he was finally out, and that's some powerful stuff right there.
And I'll interject with this. I think it's cool because you get to see the start of the friendship, where you don't see that in most films. And as where in most films, it's the best friend helping you get through a tough time. That's a film about the tough time making you best friends.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it had them be best friends to the end. Even though it was years apart.
Right.
He stuck to his promise, and I think that's
what friendship's all about.
Right.
Wow. Okay. Deep.
Boom.
Deep. I'll say my next one is also a similar scenario of got to see the whole friendship, and it wasn't friendship overcoming struggle, but rather struggle creating friendship.
Okay, great. Sounds good so far.
Daniel LaRusso and Mr. Miyagi.
Oh, damn. That's
and that's not just that's one of those friendships where Daniel needed a father figure, Miyagi needed a family, so he kind of got a son in the, but it was through friendship.
Right, and it's you're knocking my socks off here. Like the whole the whole mentorship aspect to the friendship is that's another aspect of just like growing up that is so like when you have that person, that older person, to be like, you should probably do this, or you should probably act like this, or whatever.
Right.
It's huge.
Yeah. And needless to say, beautiful.
Yeah, I know. And they were both beautiful men. You know what I mean?
Great. Agreed. You're
well,
up.
I'm glad that we agreed. That's it. That's all I got.
You're out. Okay.
I whittled it down. Do you have any more?
I have two more.
All right, go ahead.
I'll say this one to correct which I'll agree with you is an incorrect assessment of the Toy Story relationship.
Okay.
I'll throw out an animated one.
Go ahead.
Timon and Pumbaa from Lion King.
Oh my God. Timon, you know what? And I got a lot to say.
God, please.
So, all right. So Timon and Pumbaa, they're chilling in the forest, in the jungle. Okay, none of this makes sense because they would never, whatever. Okay.
Right.
So it's they kind of live this lifestyle where they're like, we are just gonna chill with life. Okay. Mm-hmm. Simba comes along, and if you don't know the story of the Lion King, he has to go back and defeat his uncle Scar because he's a piece of shit and he killed Mufasa, which is
tale as old as time.
Oh my God. So they even stuck through their friendship to then help their new friend Simba. And even though they were taking on these new responsibilities and really challenging everything that they believed in, they saw the friendship and said, no, we are going to do this together, and this new friend of ours, we're going to scoop him up, and we're going to help him too. And that is...
Yeah. Because friendship doesn't need to be between two people.
It doesn't. It
You
doesn't.
know?
You know?
Whew. Okay.
All right.
I thought you were going to be excited by that one.
Yeah, you're crushing it, you know?
All
Really
right,
good
and
job.
I've got one last one.
Go ahead.
Cher and Dion from Clueless.
That was on... I didn't put it on because I knew you were going to put it on.
See, I was almost hoping we would get a ho-ho doubler.
Well, you know what?
I
You know what I say?
What?
Ho-ho doubler!
Ho-ho doubler!
All right. Sharon Dion, go ahead.
I just feel like, again, your typical young, trying to go through that transition of your life from kid to adult. You got your buddy by your side who's always there for you, knows you better than anyone, and I felt like they were perfectly depicted.
Right, and it's, being dudes, you grow up, and you just relate to dude friendships because that's just the experience that you're growing up with.
Right.
But that was even the one where, it transcended. Like, I got what they were going through. The movie really made it, like, real, and as real as fucking Clueless is going to be.
And
I agree.
I feel like one thing that I liked that they did, that, in most movies when there's the conflict between friends and then it has to be this whole big makeup, I felt like they went in the even more realistic direction of, even when they butted heads, it was like,
Still
whatever.
cool.
It was
Still
never, and I think that's one of the realest signs of friendship, where it's like, you could want to absolutely murder your friend, but like, if anyone asked you, you'd be like, well, no, like, I still love the idiot, but I just want to kill him right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's never, no matter how angry you are at them, like, it's not a friendship.
Right, and I also like how they kind of, like, live their own lives. Like, they hung out all the time, but they were doing their own stuff, and that was cool.
Right. Which is, I think, very important for a healthy friendship, that you don't essentially become molded into the same person. You're each your own person, and you each bring something to the table when you're together.
Right.
Cool. All right. Now, I think we should do is, let's pick one. Let's each pick one that we think was the most exemplary friendship.
Oh, damn. You got it? Because I got to think.
I think I know who I'm going to go with.
All right, go ahead.
I think I'm going to go with my first, Mike and Marcus from Bad Boys. And I think the main reason why I feel that way is because they're older, and you really see the transcendence through time of their friendship and how it just is completely everlasting. And I think that's what really drove the point home for me.
Right. I totally agree. I hear they're going to be making a new film, so I'm excited to see where their friendship goes. And you're right. And I picked for similar reasons, except at a different time. So I picked Superbad, just because totally relate. Okay. Mm-hmm. And you could tell that throughout their lives, they kind of come to that understanding where they diverge at the mall at the end to go with the girls. To be like, yo, bro, like, it's cool if we're not with each other 24/7, but like, this is
forever.
Romance forever. Right.
Ever. Right.
Yep.
Wow. Because the most important part of BFF is the second F.
Damn right.
Yeah.
I'm going to put that on your tombstone.
I love the way you think that you'll be alive when I die.
We already
All right. Good first episode.
Well, we'll see about that.
Well, no, that'll probably be alive what I just said, but that's fine.
Yep, that's fine.
All right. We'll see everyone next time.
Bye.